Hello, and welcome to Cerwin-Vega. I'm Scott Glenn Johnson, your host. And today we're going to explore the history and development of Cerwin-Vega loudspeakers and discover how they have always been on the leading edge of technology. Cerwin-Vega is the largest family-owned...
Boring.
Cerwin-Vega is the largest family-owned and...
Hey! Are you talking about my family?
You speak?
You speak? The speaker speaks? Brilliant deduction, my God, he's brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a big round of applause! You talking about my family?
No. Yes, I was just about to tell about the Cerwin-Vega history.
This is Cerwin-Vega history. And who are you to tell the Cerwin-Vega history? Were you there?
No, but I'm a host. I do that for a living. I tell about things I wasn't there at.
Hey! I will tell my family history.
Listen, whoever you are...
The name is Cerwin.
Well, listen, Cerwin.
Please, call me sir.
All right, Sir...
That's Mr. Sir to you, loser!
Listen, Sir Win, whatever your name is, I have a job, and I'm going to do it.
You can answer that phone, you're gonna let it ring. Could be that car commercial. Ooh, could be that weatherman job. Could be Dick Van Patten asking you to co-host a celebrity sporting event.
Excuse me.
You see, not only do I recreate music impeccably, but I recreate sound so lifelike that even genius there believed the phone was ringing. Now, where was I? Yes, Cerwin-Vega. It is the largest family-owned and operated speaker company in the U.S., consisting of 3 divisions: professional, hi-fi, and car audio products. Our professional products have been used by the Rolling Stones, U2, even the Pope. It all started with Gene Cerwinski, my dad. As a boy, he was quite an electronics whiz kid. After listening to his first live big band concert, Dad became dedicated to recreating its dynamics in a home audio system. In the process, discovering that speakers were the missing link. In 1954, Dad established Vega Associates and had my older brother, Vega 500, a 4-way home speaker system using an 18-inch woofer. In 1956, Vega introduced the very first solid-state hi-fi amplifier with a 125-watt rating. Vega then got involved with rock and roll because very few people were developing speakers for this weird type of music. And by the late 60s, Vega manufactured the majority of electric bass guitar speakers. In the early 70s, my name was born, and Vega Associates became Cerwin-Vega. It has an interesting ring to it, huh? Cerwin. I kinda like that, because that's my name. Get it? Anyway, around this time, Universal Studios teamed up with us to create a dramatic new innovation in motion picture sound. We called it Sense-Around, because we're smart. It premiered with the movie Earthquake! Using Cerwin-Vega-based drivers, Sense-Around created real earthquake-like vibration, so powerful that it actually did structural damage to movie theaters. Anyway, don't ask me how, but in 1978, Dad anticipated that digital recording, compact disc, would be the wave of the future, and from Japan, brought one of the first PCM digital recorders into the United States. What excited Dad, besides Mom, was that digital recording preserved the wide dynamics of big band music, creating the perfect source material for his speaker design philosophy. This enabled him to create the D series, almost 2 years before the first CD player ever hit the market. All right, Dad.
May I continue? What makes compact discs so exciting to listen to? Wide dynamic range. Dynamic range is the difference between the softest possible passage and the loudest. Would you please let me talk?
Okay.
Please.
Talk.
Dynamic range is the difference between the loudest and the softest passages measured in decibels.
Okay, don't move, buddy, or I'll blow your head off. I said don't move. Arms up, get 'em up. Now, close your eyes. I said close them. Turn to your right and start walking. I said walk. And keep walking till I say stop. Till I say stop! Oh, thank you. No, really, it was nothing. Keep it down. Where was I? Ah, yes. Dynamic range. Dynamic range is measured in decibels. A decibel is a measurement of sound pressure, also referred to as a dB. Compact disc can have a dynamic range as wide as 100 decibels or 100 dB. Get it? I love doing that. But for argument's sake, let's say that the average is 90. This means that the difference between the softest and loudest passages will be 90 decibels. Because normal household noise, such as the refrigerator hum or the air conditioner or one of those hamsters getting caught in one of those pinwheels, average about 30 dB. For you to hear the softest passage on a CD, your speaker would have to play above 30 dB. And if your compact disc dynamic range is 90 dB, then the loudest passage will be 90 decibels louder than your room noise. That's 121 decibels, volume equal to a jet airplane. To achieve this volume, an average speaker with an efficiency rating of 90 dB would need about 1,200 watts of power. Sorry, this won't do. Because a speaker with just 3 dB higher sensitivity can play at the same volume with half the power, speaker efficiency becomes important. We Cerwin-Vega speakers have an efficiency rating of 102 and only need 80 watts to recreate 121 decibels. So, for a speaker to reproduce the wide dynamic range of CDs, it has to be tough enough to handle a lot of power from those loud passages and efficient or sensitive enough to play those loud passages with little wattage. Wow! I'm kind of like the perfect guy. Strong, yet sensitive.
All right, punk. Two can play at this game. Now button it up or I chop you into AM radios.
Cerwin-Vega speakers achieve high power handling and sensitivity through...
You have 10 seconds to put your weapon down and peacefully exit the building with your hands above your head.
I won't. You better give up, Scat.
No way. I've got hostages.
A loudspeaker, Scott. Come on, think. For once in your life, think.
I'm willing to negotiate.
L-O-S-E-R, loser. Anyway, let me show you how high power handling and sensitivity are achieved. Wait, let me find the light. All right. There, that's better. A speaker is very much like an electrical motor. This is the magnet assembly. Mine weighs 7.5 pounds. Boy, who would have thought it, huh? And this is the voice coil. My voice coil is 2 inches in diameter. That's right, 2 inches. Our magnets and voice coils are much larger, so heat will dissipate faster for long-term power handling. Your amplifier converts the information from the CD into pulses of alternating current that, when sent to the voice coil, create a magnetic field that either attracts or repels it from the magnet, just like love. In return, the voice coil pushes and pulls the cone to which it is attached. The cone is now moving air, creating sound. Louder sound is created when the cone travels a greater distance. This takes a lot of energy to do, so the cone has to be light, much like a small car which can drive farther using less gas because it's lighter. Because a woofer consumes 60 to 70% of the overall power, efficiency is critical here. All of Cerwin-Vega's woofer cones are made out of paper as opposed to polypropylenes or carbon fibers, which are heavier and too stiff. Paper cones are low in mass and take much less energy to move. They also have better transient response. Transient response is the cone's ability to quickly respond to transients or individual sounds such as a gunshot. Watch how the cone moves, then immediately returns to its original starting point. Heavier cones with poor transient response will continue moving, like a car with bad shocks, and sounds become less definitive. What surrounds the cone, voice coil, and magnet is the frame. Cerwin-Vega uses rigid aluminum die-cast frames. Aluminum dissipates heat better than steel and can't be magnetized, which would reduce the concentration of magnetic energy at the voice coil. Again, conserving and using less energy. All our tweeters and mid-ranges are built with the same Cerwin-Vega design philosophy. High power handling and efficiency, giving our speakers incredibly wide and smooth frequency response, from 28 to 20,000 hertz. That's 20,000. Cerwin-Vega speakers handle lots of power, real power, as much as 400 watts continuously without overheating or distorting.
Hello?
Quick, hit the lights. Shh, everybody, shut up, quiet. Shh, shh.
Hello? You? Maybe in here. Hello? Excuse me? Hello? Anybody in there? Hello?
Trying a cheese dip.
Hello? Is anybody in there?
Made it. Shut up. Everybody shut up. No, you woke me up. No, nobody's here.
Oh, all right. Smelling sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
Weird. Funny. Where'd everybody go?
The port. You know, Cerwin-Vega has always vented its speakers. This allows air to flow in and out of the speakers as the cone moves back and forth. This results in a 3 dB increase in low bass frequencies. You don't believe me? Watch. Without a vent, the cone would have to use more energy to move. Every Cerwin-Vega speaker utilizes 3/4-inch heavily braced high-density particle board. The cabinet is this thick and this dense so that no cabinet vibration can occur. This results in more efficient driver output.
What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? What's stupid old Scott doing now? No speaker can withstand 2,000 watts of heavy metal.
Sorry, babe. What you didn't account for is that I have a self-resetting circuit breaker as well as a replaceable fuse that makes it virtually impossible to overload and blow me out. Cry, baby!
I quit. That's it. I quit. I'm a host. I have a host suit. I have host words. I have a host watch. I have host hair. I'm supposed to say things, but I can't get a word in edgewise. I have car payments. I have 2 payments left on these teeth. I'm out of here. Ha-ha, I win. I'm the winner. I'm number 1. I'm number 1. Me.
Just me by myself. I'm lonely. Hello? Mr. Host? Come back, Mr. Host. I didn't mean it. Really, I didn't. I feel guilty. Please? Come on now. I'll let you do the closing.
You'll, let me do the closing?
Yeah, I'll let you do the closing.
Any way I want.
Any way you want.
And you won't interrupt me?
No way.
I'll be right back. Cerwin-Vega speakers have a wider dynamic range achieved by their ability to handle a lot of power and be very efficient. They have a better transient response and a wider frequency response. What does all this mean? Your favorite music. Truly exciting to listen to. Whatever your favorite music might be.
No! Not bagpipe music! Anything but bagpipe! No bagpipe music! Go away, bagpipe music! I hate bagpipe music! Nobody likes bagpipe music! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Bagpipe music! You gonna answer that?